Transforming Desire, Buddha's Wisdom on Mastering Erotic Thoughts. Hey there, beautiful souls, and welcome back to Philosophies for Life, the podcast where we dive deep into ancient wisdom and modern insights to help you live a more fulfilling, meaningful life. I'm your host, and today we're exploring a topic that touches on a very human, very real struggle, managing desires, specifically erotic thoughts. We're going to unpack this through an incredible conversation between a young boy and the enlightened Gautam Buddha himself. This isn't just about desire, it's about understanding our nature, transforming our energy, and finding peace in a world full of distractions. So grab a cozy spot, maybe a cup of tea, and let's dive into this profound teaching together. Let's start with the story. A young boy approaches Buddha, troubled and honest, confessing that his mind is often consumed by erotic thoughts. He feels restless, distracted, unable to find calm because of this constant pull toward the opposite gender. Can you relate to that feeling of being tugged in a direction you don't want to go? I know I've been there, those moments when your mind just won't stop spinning. But Buddha, with his gentle smile, doesn't judge. Instead, he offers clarity. He tells the boy, first, understand that what is natural within us is not bad. Lust, or desire, is simply a feeling of lack, a need for something. When this need is physical, we call it eroticism. Isn't that powerful? Buddha reframes it not as sin, but as a natural part of being human. He goes deeper, explaining that eroticism isn't wrong in itself. What's problematic, he says, is when it becomes unbridled, when it's all we think about, when it becomes the sole purpose of our lives. He contrasts this with animals who use their instincts purely for survival and procreation, not for fleeting pleasure. Humans, though, with our incredible capacity to think, often turn natural instincts into obsessions for momentary happiness. Buddha's words here hit hard. The feeling nature instilled in us for the survival of mankind, we have made the paramount goal of our life. Ouch. How often do we chase short-term gratification over lasting fulfillment? Now, let's reflect on this philosophically. Buddha's teaching isn't just about eroticism, it's about desire in all its forms. Whether it's lust for money, power, or physical pleasure, it stems from a sense of lack. Spiritually, this connects to the idea that true peace comes from within, not from filling external voids. I'm reminded of a quote by the poet Rumi, who said, "What you seek is seeking you." Often what we chase outside ourselves is a reflection of something deeper we're missing inside. Buddha's insight challenges us to look at desire not as an enemy, but as a signal, a signpost pointing us towards self-awareness. Emotionally, this can be liberating. Instead of shame, we can approach our desires with curiosity. Why do I feel this way? What am I truly seeking? Buddha doesn't stop at explanation. He gives us reasons why such thoughts dominate. First, he points to the absence of a big purpose in life. He asks the boy, do obscene thoughts come when you're busy with work? The boy admits they don't. Buddha's wisdom shines here. Our mind can only focus on one thing at a time. If you have a strong goal, there's no room for distractions. Think about that. When I'm immersed in writing a podcast episode or helping a friend, my mind doesn't wander to trivial desires. Purpose anchors us. Second, Buddha warns against suppression. He uses a brilliant analogy. If I tell you not to think of a mango, what do you see? Of course, a mango pops into your mind. Suppression backfires. Third, he highlights a lack of awareness of our thoughts. We let one thought spiral into a chain, wasting energy. And finally, he cautions against bad company, surrounding ourselves with people who fuel negative or obsessive thinking. So, how do we apply this ancient wisdom to our modern lives? Let's break it down into practical steps. First, find your purpose. If you're feeling lost, ask yourself, what excites me? What do I want to contribute to the world? It doesn't have to be grand. Maybe it's being a loving parent or mastering a skill. When the boy in the story admits his distraction-free while working, it's a reminder to fill our days with meaningful action. If you're struggling to define your purpose, consider exploring resources like books or audio summaries where you can find inspiring content to guide you. A clear goal is like a lighthouse. It keeps you steady amidst stormy thoughts. Second, don't suppress, observe. Next time a distracting thought arises, don't fight it, just notice it. Say to yourself, oh, there's that thought again, and let it pass like a cloud in the sky. This mindfulness, as Buddha suggests, breaks the chain of obsession. Third, be mindful of your company. Are the people around you lifting you up or dragging you into negativity? Choose wisely. Your environment shapes your mind. And finally, transform that energy. Buddha offers two paths, love and meditation. True love, not just physical attraction, can channel desire into joy, but meditation is the ultimate tool. He advises starting by spending time alone, getting to know yourself. When you connect with your inner peace, external pleasures start to feel small. Try this. Sit quietly for 5 minutes a day. Just breathe. Notice how your mind settles. Let me share a quick story. A friend of mine once struggled with constant distractions, much like the boy in our tale. He felt stuck, always chasing fleeting highs. But he started meditating, just 10 minutes each morning. Over time, he told me, it's not that the thoughts disappeared, but they lost their power over me. I could choose where to focus. That's the transformation Buddha speaks of, growing above petty desires, not by force, but by finding a higher joy within. As we wrap up, let's carry forward Buddha's key lessons. Desire isn't the enemy. Unchecked obsession is. A strong purpose, mindful awareness, positive company, and inner practices like meditation can transform our restless energy into peace and fulfillment. I want to leave you with a thought from Buddha himself. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Reflect on this. Where in your life are you seeking outside what you might find inside? Maybe today, take a moment to sit with yourself, to listen. Start small, but start now. Thank you for joining me on this journey through Philosophies for Life. If this episode resonated with you, share it with someone who might need a little inspiration. Let's spread this wisdom together. Until next time, keep seeking, keep growing, and remember, you are enough, just as you are. Take care, my friends.